Hey everybody, it is Justin, your guide into the other side. Welcome to OGTV on Board Network. In this video, we're going to cover, this thread that we saw from Garga, kind of going over the art of the Center Agora Island that we saw in Apes Come Home. We'll take a look at that, and additionally, we'll take a look at like the scope and the scale of what we can expect with these playtests moving forward. And then additionally, we'll kind of recap some news, because I know it's like halfway through the month and you guys are probably wondering, okay, how big is it going to be? What are we going to be doing? And just kind of get the aesthetic that we're kind of going for here with Metropolis, and, what we're going to be doing, what the scale of, what we're going to be fighting at. So it's going to be pretty cool. So let's just kind of dive in and get started. So Garga posted earlier, a couple days ago, he said some early concepts for the swamp. And this is the Center Agora Island we visited in Apes Come Home. So again, we saw some pretty epic art. I liked it because it's like super dark, super moody. And then I looked at the other ones too. It said movie night at the amphitheater. And honestly, that like threw me back like way back. Oh gosh, I don't even remember. I think I made a post about this. It reminds me of like the Chicago World Fair, or like the World Expo and stuff like that. Like this art is very aesthetic in that particular quality. And then he also posted, other side is a plimps. Okay, I can't say this word. Rakota ruins are reinterpreted by new inhabitants. Gotta unearth and rig the old stuff to power the new. So again, we saw some art related to the Coda technology. And I guess Coda technology powering a train kind of looks like a magnet, but looks pretty cool in my opinion. I liked it a lot. So I think this is actually, we also saw the big amusement park. So he said a big amusement park for apes built on a bog environment, a space that you want to return to over and over to explore and hang out. And I remember we saw a preview of this, I think back in one of the 10KTF trailers. And honestly, at first I didn't understand what it was. And then I realized, I was like, wait, that's the Apes Come Home and playtest that we dropped into. We can kind of see Metropolis. I think this is Metropolis in the background. The big city in the background. Why don't I just pull up what I was looking at here? But basically, like, the scale and scope of it is just ginormous. Obviously, with all of the the highlighted areas of interest, that was pretty cool. I want to actually try to find a shot in here where we can. I know I was climbing up a bunch of places, trying to get a good view of everything. Maybe this is probably good, but I don't know. There was one place where I was able to look at the city in the background. Gosh, I don't know where I was. There was so much to play in here. It was like a whole hour's worth. But yeah, overall, like, I mean, I hope we have. Oh yeah, you can kind of see the city in the background here. I hope that's Metropolis. That'd be pretty dank. Or maybe that's New Tokyo. I'm not sure. Anyways. Okay, enough of that. I totally missed that. But that's kind of the scope and the scale that we can kind of expect moving into like Metropolis. So why don't we break down Metropolis in just a second here? But yeah, I just wanted to go over the art here. It looked pretty awesome. Again, I like the scope and the scale of what other side is building here. So I should probably finish up this thread first. So just trying to share a bunch of this stuff before we break into the new, play with Project Dragon here. So as someone who used to write and edit concept art for films and video games, I love this kind of stuff. So maybe you guys would like it too. So all art by Possible, creative direction by Figgy. So again, really like this. I'll make sure to link this in the description below, so you can take a look at the art as well. But I know that Garga also posted about the internal playtest for Project Dragon that just happened earlier, and please make sure to dogpile PM when we play and twerk on his corpse. So PM just got called out here. He has like sitting at like 43 kills, and it seems like we have some points here as well, based on like how well we perform inside of the ginormous war that's going to happen between Aqua and Orange. So that's going to be pretty awesome. Seems like we have like I don't know what this is. It's like a streak, a kill count up to 100. I don't know what the UI is, but looking pretty looks nice from the sneak peeks. But okay, if you guys aren't already familiar, yeah, we are going to go take a look at like the trailer again, and then we'll kind of take a look at like the scope of what we're going to be able to dive into, right? So what I'm going to be doing, I know I covered this in a previous video, but it's always pertinent to go over it again. In July, Project Dragon will feature similar mass density numbers, 4,000, 7,000, a couple thousand people fighting against each other, guns and grenades, capture a point. So it's going to be point capture. I wonder if we're all going to like funnel into one particular point in Metropolis, and if everybody's just going to like wage war as we go to the different points in the map. But again, 1,000+ people on your team. Will it be janky? Probably. Will it be chaotic? Absolutely. And, again, it's going to be awesome. So again, I don't have to read through everything, but we already know what you're going to do. We're going to shoot each other. We're going to be throwing grenades. We're going to be waging a massive war. But we already saw this trailer here. It's probably good to go over it again. But it seems like we're going to be teaming up against each other here and shooting each other in Metropolis. So that's going to be pretty dank. I think that's what they had here. But if you guys weren't aware, there was an internal playtest like a while back in October in Berlin, kind of going over the scope of Metropolis. I remember seeing a bunch of the art, the concept art. That was pretty cool. We got to see Meebs as well. So Meebs, if you have a Meeb, you can play inside. They kind of showed it here, bunch of people playing, getting together and stuff like that. But what was interesting is like everybody's dropping into Metropolis. So can you imagine like thousands of people dropping from the sky, Fortnite style, going to specific points and having the mobility of like Apes Come Home to like zoom around and like fight each other? Man, I hope there's like a variety of guns, probably shotguns, snipers, regular types anyways. Yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome to drop in and kind of see what's going on here. But again, it seems like there's going to be different types of mobility options, from sliding on rails. The graphics look pretty hot here, looking pretty good. Hopefully we get to see more of Metropolis and more of what's coming. So let me know if you guys are excited for Metropolis and Project Dragon. I know it is like halfway through July. We're waiting on a date, bros. So hopefully we get that this week. I'm praying. Or maybe, I don't know. We have to have some lead time so then we can maybe be sick for work. But anyways, hopefully it's also after work too. That would be pretty awesome. So anyways, you guys know what to do. All the links will be in the description. Definitely hit that like and subscribe button. It helps grow the channel a lot, especially on Board Network and other guides. So you guys know what to do. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.